everyone. This is Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Yuna, hey my loves.
And this is Melanin Voices. Hey everybody.
How y'all doing?
Hope y'all doing good. I just wanted to, open it up with just sharing my birthday plans. Well, I had like all these plans to do, and then when it came time to do them, I'm like, I don't even want to do this no more. This sounds exhausting.
What?
So all I actually did do was dinner, because I wanted to just go have fun with my friends and take cute pics, which I did, which was nice. And in the weekend of Saturday, I had brunch with the friends I couldn't make it to dinner, and a few others I did actually make it to dinner. And then I was initially supposed to like go to this venue afterwards to like have fun, party with my friends and everything. So I told everybody to meet me down there, and I actually like wrote the lady or whatever in her people at the spot like prior to like months ago. I wrote them like, hey, like, I'd love to come to your venue to like, have a good time. Like, can I have a table with me and my friends? And they're like, yeah, actually, we're already having an event that day. I'm not gonna say any names, but a well-known DJ is supposed to be there. And yeah, we're already having an event, so come on through. How many people are gonna get your table? I tell them what time, how many people. They're like, okay, cool. See you on Saturday. So I tell my friends like, hey, you guys, we're going to this spot downtown. It's already set up. Like, even if they don't have an event for myself personally, they already have an event in the works. So
it's gonna be popping.
It's gonna be popping regardless.
Right.
So everybody's like, okay, cool. Like, my friend Chantel and her fiance get there, and she's like, hey girl, is this the name of the event? And I'm like, yeah, that's the venue, girl. I'm parking my car now. I'm about to get out, come meet y'all. She's like, no, I just want to let you know that the door is locked.
What?
And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, me and Carlos are outside. The door is locked. I'm like, how is a venue to a nightclub locked? So I park my car, get out the car, meet them over there. Sure enough, the door is locked. I'm calling the manager, and no answer per usual, of course. And then I emailed them like, yo, so like the door is locked. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, who does that? Who initiates plans and doesn't follow through? So I'm feeling bad because not only it's not my fault, but I feel bad because not only did they come out of their house for the night, they have a daughter, so they have to get a babysitter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot that went into it for them to come out, and now they can't even like do what they wanted to do. But we're all worked out. They had like their own little date night, and I went to go visit a coworker at a club and like say my birthday wishes to her and everything. But I was just upset because I had already told everybody. So people were already pulling up, parking their cars, and we all know downtown anywhere, these parking situations are not fun.
Mm-mm.
So everybody has already been parking. They're like, oh damn, I gotta drive all the way back to my house now. Like, it just wasn't something that was communicated well. And I don't care that they didn't have the event. That's fine. But they would have communicated that to me. I've been able to communicate that to everybody else, and they would have to come out their way to come. So I'm just pissed, and it just goes to show that you cannot rely on everyone, and you can't do business with everyone either, and that's very disappointing. But it's the hard, cold truth.
So they canceled the event and didn't tell you?
I'm not sure if they canceled the event. I'm gonna go ahead and say that they did because there was no music playing, and for a nightclub, not a nightclub, but for like a venue of that sort, I should have been able to hear the music from outside. You know what I mean? Hear the music. There should have been security. Like, this is like an actual venue where they throw events. So I should have been able to hear these things, see people outside. And we got there at 10:30. It's not like we got like 9 o'clock and at 8 or 9 o'clock, and it's like, okay, girl, it's not even open. We got there at 10:30, 10:45-ish. So it was about, at least somebody would have been there. Because even if it was too early for guests to come, it's not too early for people to come to the venue to start setting up.
Right, for workers to be there, for anybody to be there.
It was just an unfortunate event, but whatever.
I'm sorry, that sucks.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like, I had a good time with my friends, regardless of the fact, so it's all right.
Well, you looked good, and that cake looked good as well. That cake.
Miss LeRae did her thing, okay? Auntie LeRae did. It was so good. It looked amazing, but it tastes even better. So
that's crazy because we were just talking about that.
I told you I was going to get done.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking about people's cakes, and I was like, they look good, but do they taste good? So that's good that her cake looks good. And
good. So shout out. I still have some. Like, I'm still eating on that. And my mom was like, take it to work.
Oh, well, you could send me a piece. Just mail me a piece. Just do it overnight or whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just a thought. Just think about it.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna sit with it. I'm gonna sit with it. But yeah, that was it. My birthday plans were fun. Thanks for coming out, and I actually got everything I wanted for my birthday, so that was nice.
What?
I haven't happened in a long time. Like all my stuff that I wanted for my birthday.
That's what's up.
My best friends, my man did a good job. So kudos to y'all.
Ooh,
Kudos to y'all. But yeah, that was it. How was your weekend though?
It was really good. It was really good. It was full of babies and shopping and like sunny. It was awesome.
Wait, babies.
It's a long story.
Okay, we have time.
You so petty. Well, his niece and nephew were in town, so
interesting.
I was babysitting. And they're twins, so it was like two little babies, and they're like a month old, like a month and 2 weeks. So they're like, yes, they don't talk. Like if they're crying, it's only three things: hungry, tired, or they wet or something like that. So it's like real easy.
Some affection.
Yep, or they need a hug. Like it was great. I love babies, guys. I don't know.
I do regular nursery. I love kids, like babies, like infants.
Yeah, like once they start talking, I'm just like, all right.
Ooh, here goes your baby back to your mama.
Here you go.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Love you. It was so funny because I remember I called my one of my best friends. I was like, hey, it was like something important, but it wasn't to like that magnitude. But she thought it was I was pregnant. She's like, oh, I want to stop you right now. Are you pregnant? And I was like, no. She's like, oh my God, thank you. Because if you were, I did not want to be the godmom.
What? Dang.
Like, she's with her boyfriend. They're actually that couple that does not want children, and they're always getting bombarded with questions like, why don't you want kids? Why don't you want? They're like, we want to enjoy our lives. We want to enjoy each other. Mm-hmm. And so they truly do not want children.
Yeah.
So the fact that she thought that I was going to initiate her to be a godmom, she was just like, no, don't want responsibility. I'll be a great auntie, but I don't want to be a godmom. So there's people out there that do not want kids. And it's a thing, people. Like, they're not crazy. They're not. I think that is very commendable of them to actually admit that versus having children.
They're not infertile. Yeah, and to be honest about it, at least they're not having babies that they don't want.
Exactly. So, but anyways, I just thought that was funny that we were talking about kids. And I was like, oh, let me tell you about that. And
yeah, I love
babies are adorable. But I also want to shout out to everybody. Stop biting my back because of what I said on social media, because it's true. And everybody else felt the same way. So everybody's like, don't say that. But you know what, girl, you right. I feel the same way too.
Are you talking about the birthday thing?
I am.
Yes. I was like, for real.
Like, people y'all feel the same way. Y'all just don't have the courage to say it.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Everybody feels the same way. Like, you didn't go tell me happy birthday for my birthday? Well, fuck your birthday, bitch.
Oh my God. I swear, we all feel that way because your birthday is like a special day. I don't know.
No, it really is.
I feel sorry for you, but like in my family, birthdays are a big deal. You could be 85 to 80, to 8 years old, 85. We're still gonna make a big deal out of your birthday. I don't care how old you are.
You could be one. You're gonna have a birthday.
This morale that birthdays were a big deal. So if we're close to each other and I wish you happy birthday and like I'm there for you and like my birthday comes around, you don't say shit to me. But the thing is this though, right? We're becoming adults. So I see the point of like not knowing everyone's birthday. I get it. Sometimes I'm like, damn, what's my friend's birthday?
That's kind of hard because it's social media. You get on social media every single day.
I was just about to say it. Social media tells you, and not only that, I'm that person. I would the whole week up until you gonna know
my birthday. My birthday in 5 days. My birthday in 4 days. My birthday tomorrow.
So, exactly. So if you don't wish happy birthday, you genuinely intended not to do so.
You don't give a fuck.
So I went onto social media on Instagram and Snapchat. Recorded on Snapchat, put it on Instagram, and I was like, well, Snapchat's trash, but that's a long other story too. We can talk about that later.
Anyway,
we basically talked about how I just basically said, you know what, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. I really, really appreciate it. And for those who did not say happy birthday to me, fuck you and your birthday. And when it come around, I ain't gonna say birthday to your ass either. How about that? Word for word what I said.
How about that?
Because people be wanting happy birthday wishes and you to blow their birthday up. No, my birthday is just as important. So where's my happy birthday at?
No, I definitely feel you. Birthdays are like, this is the day that you were brought into this world. Like, it's a celebration. Let's celebrate the day that you were, the day that you were born. If I'm telling you my birthday, I know when my birthday come up, I'm telling everybody, like, oh, my birthday's coming up. It's next week. It's tomorrow. And you don't, like, take 5 seconds out your day to wish me a happy birthday. then fuck you. And if you my friend and we don't like, I feel like my
Right.
friends, they know how important my birthday is, so they'll probably text me throughout the day. I was texting Mariah throughout the day. I was like, "Girl, what you doing, girl? Birthday girl." Like, it just makes you feel really good. Like,
It does.
yeah, it makes you feel really good.
It does. It does. It just makes you feel appreciated and people actually care. So that's what I mean.
Right.
Like, if we're not really close, like, it is what it is. Like, you know, wish happy birthday, no tears lost, like, no bloodshed.
Right.
Don't really care. But if we're close and I sent you a whole message what we're gonna do for the, and like, can't fuck with you. Bye. But
Right.
but yeah,
That's automatic cut
bye.
off.
Okay, and don't try to text me at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night because now you didn't really care. It's a long story.
Yeah, and then I feel like everybody should be happy on my birthday. Like, don't come around me with your sad
Don't
stories.
care.
I don't want to hear.
I
Like,
don't
I'm
care.
good.
See,
Take that shit for tomorrow, bro. Like, come on.
save it
Don't
for
do that.
tomorrow.
Like, I feel like you intentionally trying to sabotage my birthday.
Oh,
That's how I
absolutely.
feel. If you tell me some
They're
bad
terrible
news.
people, and that's what they all have to say. So,
Oh yeah, so I wanted to say something else that happened this weekend.
what happened? What
Oh
happened?
my gosh.
What happened?
So, I keep wanting to say Wakanda, but Black Panther is officially the U.S. Officially the most top-rated superhero movie in the U.S. So, big ups to Wakanda.
Shout out to Wakanda, definitely well deserved. And I guess I'll leave it to Melanie Media because I was actually going to bring up a movie that was produced by, well, I think I Am Other, which is Pharrell's brand, and Ryan Coogler and another few people directed and produced this new movie on Netflix called Roxanne, and it's about Shantae Roxanne. She was an MC
What?
back in the day that like paved the way for female MCs
I
now,
heard
and
about
it's out there on
that.
Netflix. And it's good. It has Nia Long in there. It has the dude from Moonlight. I'm so sorry that I don't know his name. I'm going to Google it now because he definitely deserves all the credit. But yeah, he's in there too. Yeah, and it's a really, really, really good movie. Oh, I'm going to get his name wrong because I just know I am. But it's Mashallah Ali. He's in Moonlight, but he's also in this movie. And it's just like a really great cast overall. But anyways, go watch Roxanne if you haven't watched any good movies.
It's out yet? It's out already?
Oh, it's on Netflix already.
Oh, I'm tuning in.
Yes, it's good. It's real good. So go watch it, y'all. And then next week we'll talk about it. But I don't want to get no spoiler alert. But that's out now. And then I want to talk about Stephen Clark. I said Stephen. I'm sorry, Stephon Clark. I actually follow his cousin, and she posted about her cousin on like when it all transpired. She's like, you know, she didn't give details of what happened. She was basically just saying she loved to miss her cousin. She loves him, and she's a model, so she was just saying how he would have wanted her to continue pushing on modeling. And I just did some digging around, and it came to surface actually that he was shot 20 times outside of his LA home by 2 police officers. And they're going to say, well, they, being the police officers, said the reason why they shot him 20 times is because they thought he had a weapon. But it turns out that all he had was a cell phone. And he didn't even do anything. It was just like, I guess, a report in the area about a suspicious black man in the area that was, I guess, robbing homes or whatever the case had been. And they thought it was him, so they decided to shoot him 20 times.
Like, didn't y'all learn something from Set It Off? Or no?
They didn't learn anything, fool.
They
haven't.
To me, I just feel like it just takes one shot to disarm a person. Like, you don't have to shoot them 20 times. There's no excuse for that.
But y'all got promise you they probably did after the first 5 shots.
People that shoot in schools that actually have weapons that y'all not even firing nothing at. That shit pisses me off.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure. Oh, I'm absolutely sure that. And then to add insult to injury, they actually turned off their their body whip. You know how they have body cameras? They turned it off, so there's no even footage of this happening. Just muffles, and it's just disgusting. Like it's so disgusting because it's just like if he was white, how different would have this transpired? First of all, he would have got shot. They would have let him shoot him first before they even did anything. I guarantee that.
Oh, like, how do y'all continue to let this shit happen is my question. This is years in the making and nobody's doing nothing about it. How?
You're trash. How? You're trash. So
how, Sway?
Fuck you. The 2 police officers. Of course, they didn't release their names. But if it was a black officer, they would have released their names.
Oh yeah, they would have gave his first, last, middle name, probably his address, his mom name.
Of course. But they didn't release their name, so that's that. You guys are trash, and you're whack as fuck. And there's a lot of other
It's
adjectives I
sad
can
that you
say,
have
but
to tell your child to be careful. Like
around the
just
police, people that
just because they're
it's not
black. Just
like
because
the fact
they're
that you can tell your
black.
child to be careful around the police are like made to protect and serve. That's sick. But anyways,
Rest in peace. And I send good like vibes to his family. I know there's nothing that you could say when somebody dies
absolutely
to make you
not.
feel
We know
better.
how that feels,
Man.
unfortunately. But yeah, to lighten up the mood, or at least try to. Big Sean actually and his woman Janae Aiko actually celebrated their 30th birthdays recently. She's a Pisces and he's an Aries, so shout out to the Aries. But he went onto his Instagram and shared a message basically saying that I don't think you've seen like all there are like 4 clips, but I think you've seen like maybe 2 out of the 4.
Yeah.
But in the first clip, he was basically saying how recently one of his close friends shot himself in the head.
What?
And that made him reflect on how we as a people don't really notice when people are doing bad as much, and we need to actually kind of hone in and help those around us. And we can only do that if we start with ourselves first, if we actually take care of ourselves. And he's like, throughout the years I've been kind of like trying to take care of everybody around me, which is good. I want to do that, but I've been running on an empty tank, and I need to kind of like I would have been I would have been able to step to the plate a lot more full and a lot more able to do more for everybody else if I had taken care of myself first. And so he's like, these next few years after his 30th birthday, he's gonna continue on the path of not doing anything that doesn't serve him and build to him and those around him. So I thought that was a really good message for him to send out. That there's always this message of work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard until your eyes are bloodshot red. You don't sleep, you don't rest, you don't eat, you just grind, grind, grind. But there's never a message of taking a step back and actually resting and actually taking care of yourself so you can actually continue to grind and continue to work hard for those around you. So I think that was a good message that needs to be said, because we're always talking about the message of work hard, but we never talk about the work hard for yourself portion as well. So
I like when he brought up that how far we can get if we stick together.
Mm-hmm.
There is power in numbers. Even with this whole Black Panther movement, you can see how far we can get, how much of a difference we can make if we stick together. Like if we continue to help each other up, it's amazing how far we'll go. Instead of people, they say the term crabs in a bucket, because if you put crabs in a bucket, they'll kind of try to pull each other down to get up, and it's like you're never gonna get anywhere like that. So just continue to help those around you, and also continue to help yourself. Like it's all about balance at the end of the day.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. You definitely have to make your cup full before you can extend it to others.
We were just talking about that too. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I thought we always talk about that. It's significant.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. So definitely make sure that we keep filling our cups up so we can. I'm not saying you gotta overfill it, but if your cup does run over, you got more to give to people versus if it ain't nothing in there. So just saying, something to think about, and we as society probably should do more to like make sure that we're okay so we can actually do well for others.
And get help if you need it too. There are a lot of people you can talk to for little to nothing. If you don't have insurance or whatever, you can definitely find free counseling at a lot of different places. So if you feel like you have some stuff on your chest that you may not want to get to talk to your family or your friends about, there's always other people that you can talk to. There's always other options.
Yeah, you're right. There are other options. So make sure you utilize it like you know what I'm saying. And yeah, moving right along to our next Melanin Media is Kofi Sarabu. If you don't know him, he played in Queen Sugar's. It's on Owen's channel, which is a really good show, by the way. But he played in Queen Sugar and Girls Trip, and the beautiful model that he thought are dating. And I think it's so cute. Like, yay, Black Love. They look so great together. They look so great. Look at their little chocolate skin.
I know, like,
I say little because they're so young. He's like 23. I don't even know how old she is, but I believe she's not older than that. Yeah. They're so young.
They look so good together. She looks like a black Barbie doll.
literally like a Black Barbie doll. I can't.
I'm loving it.
They're like perfect. But yeah, so they're dating, and they made it official on Instagram a few months ago, and it's just so cute to see.
Speaking of Black love, Tiana Taylor and what's her?
Oh, Iman. Their thing is tomorrow, huh?
Yes.
Yes, we all have to see that. The day of my dad's birthday. Shout out to you,
go watch
Dad.
that.
But yeah, you gotta watch it. It's on VH1, I believe. Right?
Yep.
So make sure you guys tune in, support their show. I mean, if you want to, but maybe you just sticking together in numbers is a good thing. Do that.
Don't always support drama.
Right. Or ever.
No shade to Love and Hip Hop.
Actually, never support drama. Ever.
No shade to Love and Hip Hop.
No, she's not psyching. But you guys, today was we talked about our weekends and how our weekends see was a very eventful filled week for us. You know, with our jobs, our 9 to 5s that we have to, adding that on top of things.
Your birthday,
we don't really have enough time to set aside time to actually make a cohesive list. And I feel like giving us a break of a wild card episode would be fun and cool, you know. So I was like, why not just have a wild card episode where we do a mix of questions. So I have one question on the sheet that Una can see, but I have some other questions I want to ask her too. So
I love this. It's so fun.
This is so fun. So the first question is, who would you want to play in The Coldest Winter Ever? I know we all have read that book by Sister Souljah. If you haven't read the book by Sister Souljah, you need to read it because it's one of the best books ever made.
Y'all, she didn't even ask me if I read this book.
I just knew. So. I assumed. Or else you're going to kick up the podcast. We're not friends.
I think I read the book.
Oh, no. You don't remember?
I think I'm 80% sure I read the book. Because I know it's one of them I read and then it's Midnight.
Yes, Midnight is, her idea what her, what you want to do.
Okay, yeah. I think I read The Coldest Winter.
Yes. But they've always been talking about making a movie out of it. I never officially actually did a movie, but they keep saying they're going to do a movie and it's in the works, but they've been saying that for the past 10 years. So, if we could have the creative control to make the movie, who would you want to cast as Winter? She's a star role, obviously. Coldest Winter Ever. Midnight, her love interest in the book. Well, she wants him to be her love interest. Whatever. Midnight, Winter, her little baby sister as well. I think those are the 3 people that are really significant. It's been a while since I've read the book. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I had to Google the synopsis of the book because I haven't read it
in a while.
Again,
I've read the sequel and everything to it actually.
So I thought that Logan would kind of maybe be.
Oh, hold on. Here goes the characters, guys. Actually, Winter Santiago, Ricky Santiago. That's her daddy. Remember, he went to prison.
Yep.
Mercedes Santiago. That's her little sister. Leslie Santiago. I believe that's her other sister. Simone. Rashida. I'm not sure who Simone and Rashida are. This is terrible. I need to go back and read that.
From Love and Hip Hop. It's I'm just one.
Shut up. Bullet, Lauren, Natalie, and Poor Santiago. Wait, I know for sure Poor Santiago is her sister, so I think she had 3 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy. Do you want to read the actual synopsis of it to us so we can kind of?
Oh, it's long. It was long.
Let me see.
It's long. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it is pretty long, huh? Damn.
They basically told you everything that happened in the book.
Want me to read it? Want me to read some of it? I'll try to. Well, we got time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and try to summarize that.
Okay. Okay. During a terrible sandstorm in New York City, Winter Santiago is born. Her mother is 14 years old. Her father, Richie Santiago, is a notorious drug dealer. Winter, who at the start of her novel is 13 years old, grows up in the projects of Brooklyn. She's the oldest daughter. She has 3 sisters, Porsche, Lexus, and Mercedes. Winter's and her sisters are spoiled, pampered, and have luxury cars. After losing her virginity at 12, Winter is sexually promiscuous. Her young mother, whom Winter calls Moms, acts more as a sister than as a mother. Her husband, Ricky, provides her with both material wealth and sexual satisfaction. Ricky Santiago is a very successful drug lord. He has worked his way up from lookout to becoming a leader of his own drug empire. At home, he's a loving father. He spoils his wife and his girls. So he's been so successful, he's able to move his family to a mansion on Long Island. This happens after Winter's 16th birthday, which turns her upside down. She did not lose touch with her former neighborhood despite the change of location. Winter's life remains the same, influenced by the culture and principles of the ghetto. After moving to Long Island, Ricky becomes less involved to day-to-day operations of the business. His young associates who handle more of his business make mistakes, which lead to his arrest. Winter's mother is found to face by competing drug dealers. And I think that's when Winter's mom becomes like a drug addict. And Winter goes to jail. But nonetheless.
So I'm feeling like I feel like Taraji or Angela Bassett will be real good mothers.
Yeah.
Like the mom. I feel like they'll play like that high acidity and then the low of her being like a drug addict. I feel like they would play that real good. And I'm kind of like stuck on who should play Winter. I'm looking at Zoe Kravitz or maybe Keke Palmer. Maybe. I was thinking about Logan too, but I feel like she's not like.
Gotcha.
I feel like I don't see her getting that gritty. So, I don't know. What you think?
I don't know either. As far as mother, I do believe Angela Bassett or who else did you say? I'm sorry.
Taraji.
I think Taraji would be a great fit. You know, I want to see Sanaa Lathan play this role because I think that she's never played a role like this ever. She's always like romantic or comedy. I want to see her actually like do a different side of who she usually does.
Yeah, I think that's interesting.
That would be very interesting, right? As far as Ricky the father, who is that Puerto Rican guy that's always playing like a dad? He was a pops. He was in the pops. He was in Jumping the Broom. Remember that movie? That movie. He was in a lot of movies.
I don't know. I was thinking Ghost. Is his name Ghost from Power?
Oh, Amari Hardick.
Sure,
that's his name. I'm talking about Jason Taylor, who was played Jumping the Broom. That's his character's name, but his name is Laz Alonso. Look up Laz Alonso. I want him to play. I want him to play her father.
Oh,
I want him to play Winter's father.
I think he'll be good at that.
I think he would ace that. And then who I want to play Winter.
But I think he'll be a good the love interest or whatever that wasn't really.
He
you don't think so?
He wouldn't be. I don't think he'd be a good Midnight.
No, not Midnight. It was somebody else. It was somebody else. But go ahead.
No, okay. If it's somebody else, then cool. But as far as Midnight, I want Kofi Siriboe to play that hands down.
You is in love with Kofi.
I do, and he's the only. Well, he's not the only dark skinned actor I can think of. But like I said, I've never seen him play like a role like Midnight. In this role, he'd be like reserved and shy, and like really not to himself. He hasn't really played that kind of role. Midnight wasn't shy. I'm sorry, but he's definitely reserved. He was Muslim, and he was actually very into his faith. You know who I think
would be a good Midnight? The main character from Dope. He's like the love of my life. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Tamik Moore.
He would be a great Midnight.
He is so like he is everything to me. He is so fine. He's like you need him right there. Him.
You're laughing right now like a child. You're so annoying. I want Winter to be. I look. You want Winter to be Megan Good. I don't know why.
That's crazy. I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, no.
Either Megan Good or Lauren London.
That's interesting. I was thinking that too. She could be a lot of different people.
She could definitely, but I think that's a good little wild card question.
I like that one.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should have asked you this one before I thought about it. I mean, before we got on the podcast. But I was thinking that maybe we could do like our last 3 screenshots.
You can kiss my ass. I'm not doing that.
I'm weak. What you gotta hide?
No. You're trying to be funny.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. That was hilarious.
Irritating.
All right, girl.
She's so irritating, y'all. She is. I can't.
All right. Okay. How about this? How about we do our last 3 inspirational quotes?
I don't have inspirational quotes. I have like really mean stuff.
Really?
Not mean stuff, but like stuff I'll post. Like I don't know. I don't have an inspirational shit. Go ahead, friend. What are you gonna post?
Oh my gosh! I did not think. I thought you would have had some sprinkle of Jesus up in there or something.
Don't play with me.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Say yours.
Let's see.
You're so irritating, dude.
Don't ever mistake your process of development as a place of abandonment. You are in a stage, not a stagnation. Get it through to your head, darling. People who care, make sure you know it. And the real glow up is when you stop waiting to turn into some perfect version of yourself, and continuously enjoy being who you are and love the present you.
Okay, those are cute. So mine are like that. One of mine is y'all so brainwashed to thinking you have to go through hell for a dude to love you and to stay with you. That shit is not love. That's one of my screenshots.
Mm.
Um, People grow when they are loved well. If you want to help others heal, love them without any agenda.
Ooh!
And another one was, if you want to find out who your friend is, ask them to support your business with no discount.
Ooh!
Bam.
That one's shady.
Shady but true.
That one
Hello.
is shady.
But true, because I'm tired of it. Every time I start support, when I love Miss Scott, and I consider her as an auntie, because I always call her Auntie Lorraine. And I could have, for my birthday, been like, it's my birthday. She going to do it for me for free. I could have been like, all right, how much I didn't have to ask her for prices if I was trying to be crazy. But I was like, you know what? I'm still a customer, regardless of the fact, putting our personal relationships aside. How much is your price list? And I actually paid her the money
Mm-hmm.
without asking for no discount. When, oh, auntie, can you hook me up? No, I paid her the money that everybody else pays her. Because I believe in her craft and I believe in her creative process versus just asking for a discount.
And that actually hurts their business when you ask for discounts.
Exactly.
So you should want to support your friend, family member, whoever, because
you're gonna pay for it anyway. So why would you want to cheat your people out of what they need?
Right. Exactly. Give them what they're doing. If you have it, give more.
Exactly.
So I
So
definitely
yeah, don't be childish. But anyways, that's that. But yeah, that was a good question. That was a good question, Yuna.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I gotta fuck you at first, so I don't know.
I'm just saying because we're not doing no screenshots of your text messages.
No, I didn't say your text message. I don't have screenshots of my text message.
Oh,
I said screenshot. Did I say that?
No, you didn't. I just assumed that.
No. I'm talking about like in
my
your
bad.
gallery. Like,
my bad.
what screenshots do you have in your gallery?
My bad.
Okay.
Okay. If you knew today, I said today. How about tomorrow? If you knew that tomorrow was the last day of your life, how would you spend it?
Ooh.
Actually, you know what? I won't even ask that question because I feel as though that's putting too bad juju, and I don't even want to go there.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even want to. You know what? I want.
How about if you could do anything in the world tomorrow? What would it be?
Bet. Go ahead. With no financial limitations, no work limitations.
Ooh, I would travel, baby. I would go to Italy. I would go to Africa. I would go to some beachy place. I'll probably go to one place every continent. If it didn't matter, but I know that's like impossible because it takes like hours to travel.
Right.
I would go there and eat, of course. Duh. Come on.
Right.
What about you?
If I could do one thing tomorrow, I would finally stop playing around and open up a skincare business. Probably. That's what I probably would do.
Girl, what you got? You got some products? Give me the cheap.
I got some stuff. See, look at you asking for a discount.
I'm just being
Just kidding. Just kidding. No, but that's what I would do. If you could relive one day of your life, so you could go back in time to one day of your life, what day would it be and why?
Oh, I was just talking about this. Mine would be the day after I graduated college. My family had a surprise birthday party. Not what the fuck? They had a surprise party for me, and I was crying like a baby. Like I was just like so overwhelmed with like love and like positivity and family. It was like the best day ever. Like, my cousin. Oh, okay, yes, best day ever.
If I could relive the last day, I would relive the day before my cousin passed away. Because if everyone doesn't know, but my mom is from Detroit, and I'm very close to her side of the family. Like, we actually stayed there for a year after I was like born. I lived out there for a year, and every summer I went there to visit them. I actually went like 3 times a year when I was younger. Now I ain't got money for that shit, but back to what I was talking about. Anyway, they used to always be in Detroit often. So um, I was actually at my aunt's house, and she had her only son, Terrell. Rest in peace to Terrell Antonio Boyd. But before he passed, like, we used to always, like, when I say, like, we were opposite from you and your cousins. I was, like, best friends, like, sisters. Me and him, we used to fight, like, cats, and, like, we used to fight, physically, like, fight. He was, I believe Terrell was 17 at the time when he passed, and I was 13. But we used to, like, really, like, fight, and, like roast each other, like, bad. But anyways, I don't know what it was, but that summer was rough for me because we was always fighting every day, and I was exhausted. And I was finally going home. I'm like, I can't wait to go home. You know, like, I want to go home to my own bed. I ain't got time to argue with you about nothing. I'm done. So I'm getting ready to leave, and he like because before he had, like, mom bought me this CD with Guapole. I don't know if you know Guapole, but that's when her song Closer came out, and it was like really a big thing in Detroit. But he stole my CD like a couple days prior to, but he like handed it back to me, like he went in for a hug. My cousin never hugged me, fool, but he came in for a hug and he handed me back my CD, like, here you go. And I don't know exactly the words, but I want to relive it so I can actually know what he specifically said to me. But basically, what he said was, "We have to stop fighting because I really do love you." And that really, like, made me cry. Like, I cried in the car. Like, I cried around him because I want him to see. But I cried in the car on the way to the airport because I was so sad to hear that a few months after that he passed away because he got shot. But I was definitely would relive that day so I could know exactly what he said and just kind of like cherish each moment that we had the last few hours
Yeah.
together.
I don't know. I see my cousin's last day. She was in like the hospital, and I don't know if I want to go back there because the day she passed away, I always say like what because I made it there like a little bit too late. Like, if that makes sense. Like, she
Mm.
probably passed away like 30 minutes or an hour before I got there. And I was kind of stalling
Mm.
in driving to New Orleans because I live in Baton Rouge, which is like an hour and 30 minutes for me driving there. And so, like, I didn't leave as soon as they told me, like, she might not make it. I left a few hours later. And, like, when I made it, she had already passed. And I kept saying, what if I would have made it sooner? But when her friends was there with her when she was passing, and she was like convulsing. So I don't know if I could even
Mm.
ever get that imagery out of my head. So I don't,
Yeah.
I don't. Your moment was very beautiful. But I don't know if I could take that.
Yeah. Because yours is a whole different story. She's in the hospital sick.
Right. But your moment was very beautiful. It touched my heart. That
Oh, well, thank you.
was nice,
Um, if your life was a novel, what would the title be?
girl.
That's what the title?
I would just
Girl.
have to, girl,
That'd
with
be a
like
cute
three
title.
L's.
That would be literally like a good title. People would be like, oh, let me get this book.
Right. What this about? It would be that.
I don't know what my title would be. I think it would be I was gonna say average black girl. People would people would open it up and be like,
Nothing about you is
ain't
average.
nothing about black girls is average in the first place. But it would
Amen.
just be a
Ow.
metaphor and words.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
But it would just be, it would make somebody pick it up. Like, what's she talking about?
Right. What? Right. Exactly.
And
I would put. I would pick
I
that
got a
book up.
story to tell.
I'm
Oh, okay. This is a question that you probably don't want to answer, but I'm asking anyway because it's on this list of questions.
Oh Lord.
What's the most exotic place you've gotten intimate? Ooh. Ooh.
Um. I.
Now she don't know.
I don't
Now she
know.
don't know. I told you she didn't know before she even said it. No. Yeah.
Exotic.
Well, no, it'd be exotic. I guess it says exotic on the question list that I'm reading, but I guess anything that's out the norm, quote unquote, outside of the bedroom. How about that?
Um. The craziest place I've ever had sex was like the most scariest place would probably be like in a classroom.
This is fuck that. That's what I'm not a teacher. Y'all some babies.
Girl, I tell you who it was when we get off this podcast, girl.
Oh, I know who it was.
I'm dead. Next
Oh
one.
god, I'm so cracking up right now. I'm crying. Okay, all right, let's next question. Bye.
No, that's your question.
Ah,
Answer the
shit.
question. Right.
I would say the park.
Mariah, what?
Outside in the park.
What?
We were underneath some trees and it was dark, so whatever.
Excuse y'all, oh my gosh. That's spicy.
When you can't wait. You can't wait.
You gotta get it.
You gotta go. Get it while the getting's good.
Y'all was on the ground, like on the ground.
We thankfully I had a blanket in the car because I actually sleep in my car during my lunch break. So yeah, I just have an extra pillow and blanket in my car all the time.
Oh, see, you gotta stay strapped. Okay. So this was recent.
This wasn't recent. It actually was. I want to say last year. Like last year. Was it last year? I don't want to say 2 years ago, but I don't think it was that long ago. I'll say last year. That is recent.
I think the best moments are like those unexpected moments or those moments where you gotta be like quick about it.
Oh yeah, we definitely had to be quick about it
That's
because at this
crazy.
specific park, I'm not gonna say the park's name because it's a very well-known park in Denver. But the security like comes around at nighttime to like patrol, so we had to like make sure that it was like out of their cusp of things. It actually came around to patrol, but we just like laid down on top of each other.
Yo, we so childish.
We are, but we couldn't stop. Like, too late.
Those are like the best moments, man.
Yeah.
Unplanned moments are the best.
I had to talk to kids about that. Let me see. What's another good question to ask you? If you can make, I'm just gonna make a random question. If you could, I'm trying to think of a good question. If you can make, I guess, a sitcom, like a hit series, what would it be about, and who would be the 3 main actors in it?
I'm not gonna say sitcom, but I've been saying recently I want to see a movie about the transition from slavery unto like the segregation like like I never see I don't know any movies personally that are about like what happened after the slaves were freed.
Yeah.
Who I would have playing it?
Oh, I was saying, yeah, okay. I haven't seen a movie or a show like that.
Who I would have playing it is Shamik, of course. Like I feel like he just should be in it, and Lupita definitely, and I feel like Viola Davis would be good in it too.
Interesting. I would have a show like Baldwin Hills back in the day. Everybody knows like Baldwin Hills, okay? I've said it multiple times. But it obviously wouldn't be a reality show, it would be an actual like sitcom show. Wait, I feel like Issa Rae's doing a show kind of similar to this, but I don't know how her direction's gonna go because she hasn't like brought it to our attention quite yet. But I want to be based in like DC, like young. No, she's not gonna be like this. I'm sorry. Hers gonna be California, a whole different thing. Scratch that out. But I do love Issa Rae. Shout out to you. But I want to be based in DC and centered around young college grads dating. Just dating, like just adulting.
Ooh.
Like they're out of school, like kind of like our lives, but in DC. And they can't find jobs in their field. They're struggling at finding good salaries. You know, they're struggling at adulting. They're trying to migrate from the college life to actual real world life. Shit that we're trying to do now. I would have the main character probably be. I would want a character that's not really super well known, but like I can't really think of anybody at the time, so I'll just go ahead and throw in a person that I really want to see on the big screen. I don't feel like we've seen Lauren London on the big screen in a while, so I'll throw her in there. I think that's a good one. Who?
I think Issa needs to go in there.
Who,
I'm putting people
not movie.
in your movie.
This is a sitcom.
Issa. Your sitcom. Absolutely. I think Issa will be in there because she even the Insecure show was kind of like leaning towards that a little bit, and you could see, like, I could picture her being
for
in
sure.
your
I'd have her in there for sure. And I like the vibes that I don't know if you guys have seen The Shy, but you need to see it. Okay. The guy in The Shy, Coogie, this dude from The Shy, he should be in there. Let me look it up. He should definitely be in there. And I know that this is not for people, but Brandon from The Shy and also the dude for NWA who played Easy, he should be in there. He's an amazing actor. He actually was in Mudhound with Mary J. Blige. So I definitely think that he should be in there because he's just a phenomenal actor. He can do pretty much any role. But yeah, his name is Jason Mitchell. That's what his name is. Jason Mitchell should be in there for sure. And Issa Rae, like you said, Lauren London, and who else did I mention?
and
Yeah,
yours.
Lauren London, Issa Rae, Jason Mitchell, who plays Brandon in The Shy. Oh, and Coogie from The Shy. Yep.
Girl, why don't you just quit playing and quit your job and move to California and write a screenplay or something? Because you have all these good ideas.
Low key, I think I'm really gonna write a screenplay. I really want to. I really truly want to.
You're just so awesome.
You know what? Don't tempt me.
Hey, you know me. I'm with the shits.
Oh, I know, friend.
I'm encouraging all type of shit. You need to go do it. Your ideas are amazing. I will watch your screenplay. I will read your book. Like, I'm for it.
See, true friend. Thank you. I might just have to do that. But no, guys, that was our
Yes.
that was our wild card episode. I hope you guys liked it. It was really off the top of the dome, like these questions.
That was kind of scary.
I loved it too.
I loved it.
But yeah, please write us in. You remember we wanted to talk about doing the friend letters, like write into us so we can get some advice. I heard on a few episodes of the podcast, and I love that segment.
Yes. If you have any situation that you are unsure what to do about, definitely write us in our email, or it'll be kind of hard to do on Snapchat. Instagram, I guess you could do it too. If you have any questions.
No, write us our email, melaninvoices1@gmail.com.
Okay. Email us then. There you go. Any situations that you have, any tea you want to spill, if you want to get something to, we could have, what is it called when people be sending their love letters over the radio?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
I don't know, but
what does it say? If you have love letters, if you need help, advice, guidance, approval, whatever.
Yes.
Write it to us, melaninvoices1@gmail.com. You can reach out to us individually, whatever you want to do. Write to us. I really want to have this segment for a while now because I actually listen to a lot of podcasts, and each time I hear a listening letter or a friend letter or fan mail, and people they have that segment, that's like one of my that's like the best segment of the show to me sometimes.
Yeah, because sometimes you find yourself in those situations and you're like, dang, what do I do?
Or you sympathize with them, or if you don't sympathize with them, like, damn person, like you want to give feedback too. So write to us. Tell us about that. Maybe you'll see us on this week on Instagram and social media in general, just talking to y'all and harassing y'all to do it so we can hear from y'all because we really want to. So that's all I have to say. I'm done.
All right, girl.
What you gotta say, Yuna?
Let's continue to stick together and see the change that we'll make in this world, and stick to yourself too. Make sure you have that balance. Love on yourself as much as you love on other people. Sometimes you can give them more. Sometimes you can give yourself more. Have a balance.
For sure. Like, you're going to be with yourself the rest of your life, so you might as well love yourself.
Yes. Yes, girl.
She's crazy, you guys. But that's it. There's nobody business of the week this week. So, write into us. Let us know how you're feeling.
Write into us with your black businesses and we can shout it out for you.
Exactly. Help us help you.
Get your paper up. Right, exactly.
Stop. The cookies up. But they crumble. Don't be acting like the Cardinals and don't fumble. Okay, anyways. Sean Nicki Minaj. Like, no.
Okay.
We're done.
Yes.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us this week.
All right. I love y'all for real. Bye, my loves.
Peace.